Joe Swanson, the man who, despite being half metal, somehow manages to get into more trouble than Peter after a few too many drinks. Today, we're diving headfirst into the chaotic, disastrous, and outright ridiculous moments of Quahog's favorite wheelchair cop. And as usual, it doesn't go well. Remember the episode He's Black? Season 12, Episode 20. If you don't worry, because this is one of those episodes where Joe reaches new levels of cringe. 1. He's Black. The episode He's Black starts off with Cleveland returning to Quahog after the Cleveland show gets canceled.
Hey guys, can I share something with you?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Last night, Bonnie and I got really kinky. She painted my toenails. Check it out.
What the hell is that?
Nail polish.
Not a foot. It's a child's foot, Joe. What? You were crippled when you were an adult. How the hell?
Yeah. I mean, it still works the same.
From there, Cleveland's trying to settle back into his old place, and Joe's supposed to help with the move. Classic guy thing, right? Only Joe is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine.
Cleveland, where should I hang the mirror? Right about here?
Maybe a little higher.
You don't want it too high now.
Let's get you a different job, Joe.
Are you sure? Because I already hung all these paintings.
You think the episode is about Cleveland, but nah, we've got a bigger train wreck coming. Chris, being the absolute genius he is, smashes a vase on Rallo's head. Donna loses her mind and gives Chris a spanking, which somehow leads to Lois and Donna waging a full-on war. Classic Family Guy. When in doubt, make the wives go to battle.
God dang it.
Do you have any idea how fast you were going, sir?
Peter?
Hey, Cleveland, this is just so we can talk without getting spotted by Lois and Donna.
Peter, there's gotta be a better way.
Here's the knife! Ow, 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 ow. Cleveland, try to grab my gun. Trying to grab my gun!
You'd think, being the only cop in the scene, Joe's gonna break this up, right? Wrong. Joe's like, ooh, Peter's beating Cleveland up, count me in.
Hey, rookie, save some for me.
Wow, the whole gang's back together.
Shut up! We don't need you in this town.
We don't need you in this town.
But Joe's questionable behavior toward Cleveland doesn't stop here. There are plenty more cringeworthy moments to come in Joe's career of poor decisions, and somehow he still manages to keep that badge. Makes you wonder if Quahog PD has any standards. Joe Swanson. Bad cop, bad friend, and apparently really bad with home decor. 2. Papa Has A Rollin Son. The episode kicks off with Peter, Cleveland, and Quagmire deciding that Joe needs to reconnect with his dad for Father's Day. A touching thought, right? But it's Family Guy. So you know things are about to go straight off the rails. Joe, in a rare moment of vulnerability, admits he and his dad have drifted apart.
I never told him. I never told him.
Aw, Joe, don't cry. It's gonna make me cry. Snoopy! Ah!
Now, Peter's already concocting one of his classic disaster blueprints. Peter's first bright idea to help him reconnect is, wait for it, strapping Joe to a horse so he can somehow disguise his disability. Yes, Peter thinks he's cracked the family dysfunction code by turning Joe into the world's saddest cowboy. Of course, this plan crashes and burns instantly, with Joe looking more like a rodeo fail than a heartwarming reunion. But Peter's next move? Even better. He decides to dress up as Joe himself, donning a corset that defies physics and any sense of dignity. Joe, too exhausted to resist Peter's insanity, just rolls with it, leading to what might be the most surreal father-son reunion in sitcom history.
Hey, Dad, what do you say we go play catch? And throw me some divers. I want to get grass stains on my school slacks.
What?
You're a grown man.
I know, it's just so great having a dad.
Well, it's nice having reconnected with you, too.
Joe's dad, predictably, has no clue that he's talking to a Peter impersonating Joe monstrosity. But when he finally insults Joe, while thinking he's insulting Peter as Joe, Joe snaps.
Away from me, you son of a bitch!
What the hell?
Joe, don't take that from him.
You're getting your ass kicked by a cripple! Helpless spaghetti-legged cripple!
Joe goes full WWE and lets loose on Peter, taking years of pent-up rage with every swing. Through this absurd, beautiful brawl, Joe manages to reveal the truth to his dad.
What are you doing? You're my son. You can't let yourself get beat up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Your son is a guy in a wheelchair.
What are you talking about?
Yes, Dad. It's me.
And somehow, by Family Guy logic, this brutal beatdown leads to a grudging father-son bonding moment. 3. A wife-changing experience. Next up is the wild episode, A Wife-Changing Experience. So, we start off all innocent enough. Peter and Lois are celebrating their anniversary at Carter and Bab's mansion. But then, enter Joe, and things get weird. Like Joe weird. This dude takes his already questionable behavior and cranks it to 11.
Good work today, Mom Bathing Suit. See ya on Labor Day.
I'll wash it off. It's my fault for overguacking the chip.
Joe, I'm in here!
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Fast forward to the next day. Lois, for whatever reason, has become some kind of marriage counselor, and Bonnie's the latest client.
So, Lois, you would not believe the night Joe and I had last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was easily some of the best sex of our entire marriage. And for the first time in 9 years, Joe was able to achieve manhood. You know, without a pill, a shot, or a pump.
Oh, you don't say.
It was crazy. I can't even count all the different positions Joe let me carefully arrange his limp body into.
Oh, wow, I'm so happy you two were able to rekindle that spark.
But does it stop there? Not with Joe. The guy can't just enjoy his moment of, triumph. No, he decides to up the creep factor by straight up spying on Lois through her window. Not cool, Joe. Not cool at all. And of course, Joe doesn't stop there. He calls up Bonnie like,
Hey, Bon, you busy?
Should I get the pump?
Oh, no need. Let's do this.
Now, Lois might be the real psycho in this episode, because she's definitely playing into this whole thing more than she should. But Joe, he's taking the creep factor to a new level. He's out here using his best friend's wife to, well, get hard. And this whole debacle blows up when Quagmire catches Lois in the act and goes straight to Peter with the news. The guy's a snitch. It's probably the only time Quagmire's actually right about something.
Damn it. I'll teach Joe to ogle my wife.
Oh, hey, Peter.
Well, that was sadder than what I was going for.
In the end, Joe's whole spying on Lois thing is beyond creepy. Like, next level creepy. Sure, he's had his weird moments, but spying on your best friend's wife? Joe, buddy, that's a new low. Even for you. 4. Joe got new legs. This episode is a real trip. It starts off simple enough with Peter, Joe, Quagmire, and Cleveland doing the most Peter thing ever. Building a men's club in Peter's backyard. You know, the kind of place where they can drink beer, tell jokes, and probably do absolutely nothing productive. But of course, things take a hard left turn when Bonnie feels a little left out because Joe can't dance with her. She's trying to play it cool, but you can tell it hurts.
Oh, it's okay. I'm used to not dancing. I mean, I knew what to expect after, Joe's accident, and I'm prepared to live the rest of my life this way.
So, Joe overhears this, and what does he do? The logical thing would be to talk to his wife and maybe do something sweet like a romantic dinner. But nope, he does what only Joe Swanson would do. Decides to get a leg transplant.
Mr. Swanson, through the magic of digital imaging, we'll select the legs most suited to your body from our inventory of donors.
Hey, what about these?
Now I'll just pop in the how-to video and we'll get started.
What?
Hi, I'm Jamie Farr, and you're about to perform leg surgery. First off, what's your name?
Dr. Hartman?
Great name, but I'm gonna call you Pal.
So, Joe gets his new legs, and at first it's amazing. He's dancing with Bonnie, singing show tunes, doing karate, basically living his best life. But of course, this is Joe we're talking about, so naturally, it all goes to hell in no time.
Yeah, Dave Matthews live. I'll burn you a copy. Stay cool.
Hey, Joe, what you got there?
Mountain bike. I realized over the last few days, the only reason I hung out with you guys is that I was crippled and you were lazy. I decided it's time I got some friends more suited to my status. Come on, dudes, let's go exercise!
I'm gonna do sit-ups till I crap myself!
He doesn't just ditch his friends, he leaves his family. I mean, the guy straight up tells Bonnie, keep the kid, and walks out like they were never even a part of his life. Savage.
Keep the kid.
Joe, what the hell? You leaving Bonnie?
Out of my way, Peter. Me and my new friends are gonna go surf gliding and try to somehow work a mountain bike in there.
Now Peter's pissed, and rightfully so. His best friend has turned into a massive douchebag, and Lois, trying to be the voice of reason, suggests they find a new friend. But Peter's got a better idea.
Peter, we gotta do something.
You're right, Cleveland. We gotta re-cripple Joe.
My new awesome friends!
We're gonna break your legs, Joe.
It's for your own good.
Come on, guys, get him!
Peter, Quagmire, and Cleveland try, but they can't stop Joe. He's out there surfing, mountain biking, and living his new active lifestyle with his new friends.
Buddy, what the hell? Put my gun down!
Not until I have my husband back! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible shot.
Give me the gun! I'll do it myself!
I mean, what? Who does that? Only Joe Swanson, apparently. He goes from loving husband to self-centered jerk to taking himself out, literally in the span of a few days. And just like that, Joe's back in his wheelchair, apologizing for being a monumental jerk. 5. Internal affairs. In a twist straight out of Family Guy, Joe suddenly becomes the talk of Quahog after a massive cocaine bust that has the local news buzzing more than Peter at a free buffet. To celebrate Joe's newfound fame, the police chief throws a gala. Cue the most ridiculous chicken fight you'll ever see. Seriously, just watch it! When Joe tries to convince Bonnie to join him at the gala, she pulls a diva move and refuses.
You don't seem very excited. I mean, this is a huge deal for me. The chief is even throwing me a party tonight.
I don't know if I can take another evening of sympathetic eye contact from all the other wives.
This leaves him to drag Peter and Quagmire along instead. At the party, Joe meets Nora, who can't keep her hands off him.
Officer Swanson, I just wanted to say congratulations. I'm Nora. I just joined the force.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, I've heard so much about you. You're like a legend at the academy. You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking about it. Someone should have come tonight, but they didn't. That's nothing.
That's good. Hey, Officer Swanson?
Yeah.
You know how they say never meet your heroes? Well, they don't say anything about kissing them.
Naturally, Peter and Quagmire egg him on to get back at Bonnie, and after some intense inner dialogue, Joe takes Nora into the handicap stalls for some, quality time.
I want you.
I want you too.
Come on. I have a little place we can go to.
Wow, I've never seen a sofa in a bathroom stall before. Oh, Joe.
Oh, Nora.
Did you bring protection?
Oh, don't worry. Nothing comes out of the front.
Fast forward to Kevin's birthday party, where Joe spills the beans about his escapades to Peter and Quagmire.
Hey, guys. I talked to you for a second. I did something terrible.
Ah, hey, we've all done terrible.
Unbeknownst to them, there's a baby monitor broadcasting their convo straight to Bonnie, leading to a hilarious argument filled with divorce threats. Feeling guilty, Lois sets up a romantic date at the strip club where Joe and Bonnie first met, complete with Toto's Africa playing. When they finally show up, sparks fly, and they realize their love is still alive amidst the chaos.
Bonnie?
Joe?
What are you doing here?
I'm here with Lois. What are you doing here?
I got a call. Is that Africa by Toto?
Yeah,
That's our song.
it is.
Well, it seems like things are fine here. Listen, Bonnie, I just want to say I'm sorry. I was a real ass, and I miss you.
I'm sorry, too. I know I haven't been that easy to live with lately.
Okay.
And they prove that love is just like a bad sitcom, full of ridiculous twists and awkward moments. 6, The Boys of Summer. This episode kicks off with the guys hanging out at the Drunken Clam when they spot a ridiculous billboard for pudding. Naturally, Peter's curiosity gets the best of him, and they decide to check it out. But, as usual, things quickly escalate into chaos when Peter discovers a missing child, little Mikey Nicholson. Then, bam! Peter accidentally becomes a hero by rescuing little Mikey Nicholson. He's basking in all the glory like a golden retriever in a sunbeam. The mayor shows up and gives him a key to the city.
Wow. 20 years on the force, and no one's ever clapped for me. Except for that one sarcastic gay guy.
Great observation.
Joe, feeling left out and bitter about Peter's newfound fame, spirals into a midlife crisis. You can see the bitterness bubbling up. He quits his job, leaves Bonnie and the kids behind, and moves into a dingy apartment that smells like sadness and regret.
You got an air hockey table?
Yep. Wanted it, got it. That's the new joke.
Joe then pulls out a gun that belonged to a famous athlete who used it in a murder. You know, just your average Tuesday for Joe. He then suggests a road trip to Niagara Falls. The real plan? Joe wants to jump. At Niagara, Joe reveals his intentions to commit suicide.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you try to kill yourself?
Look, when I saw Peter become a hero, I guess it reminded me of all the things I can't do. I'm a cop who can't save anyone. I'm a husband in a legless marriage. My whole life is a joke.
Luckily, Joe's botched suicide attempt gets foiled when he gets stuck on a tree, and the gang pulls him back from the brink. But Joe's not done being a complete idiot.
Hey, guys.
Wow, Joe, you got your job back?
Sure did.
And what about Bonnie? How you getting her back?
Well, I got a plan for that. I hired some guys to come to the house on Tuesday in a saunter, and I'll come in and save her. And she'll be so grateful she'll have to take me back.
Joe, today's Tuesday.
Well, poop.
Just when you think he can't get any dumber, he finds a way. 7. Breaking out is hard to do. In this episode, Lois takes shoplifting to an Olympic level. Seriously, who knew she had a criminal mastermind hiding under that mom exterior? It all begins innocently enough with her realizing she's short on cash at the grocery store.
$53.98.
Oh no, I forgot to go to the bank. I'm a little short. I'll have to put the ham back.
First, it's a ham. And before you know it, she's swiping a Matisse painting like she's in some high-stakes heist movie. I mean, come on, Lois. Who do you think you are? The Ocean's 11 of grocery shopping. Cue Joe Swanson, who storms in to ruin the fun. Joe's more of a chaotic disaster than a diligent officer.
Police are still looking for the culprit who stole a valuable Matisse painting from the Quahog Museum of Art.
A Matisse painting.
You know, Lois, we're just lucky we got this under control before the police caught onto you.
Hold it right there, Lois. You're under arrest.
They end up in this slapstick chase scene, crashing to the ground like two cartoon characters. Honestly, the only thing missing was a banana peel.
Sorry, Lois. Regulations. I can't give you any special treatment.
It's okay, Joe. I understand.
Shut up, maggot!
I mean, what is he on? Someone get this guy a hobby. Lois deserved to be arrested, but Joe's over-the-top antics make him look like a total dumbass. So, what do you think? Is Joe just a misguided cop, or is he the worst of the worst? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this absurd journey, smash that like button and subscribe for more hilarious content. Till next time, keep it real.